Alright, hello guys. So today we're going to be doing Datblock survival, and I'm sort of going to be running through some strategies, ways to get money, and just ways to progress on the server. But first of all, this is my shop. It's located in Player Warp Hub, and I sell Elytra. Alright, so the top strategies in this game to make money are very simple. First of all, you have iron farming, which is going to a 0.0 iron farm. For example, on Player Warp Mine City, and there is a very good iron farm, and when you collect the iron from the iron farm, you craft it into anvils, and then you basically, as the sign says, you sell them for profit, and that way you can make a lot of money very quickly and easily. Alright guys, the second strategy for making a lot of money is with Elytra farming. Elytra can only be found in end cities, and they are quite rare to find. However, a good strategy is to fly around the end with many stacks of fireworks and keep searching until you get lucky enough to find an end city, and then you will find a pair of unenchanted Elytra. These Elytra can be enchanted and then sold on the auction house for quite a lot of money, and you can make up to $55,000 using this method. Alright guys, our fourth method of making money is in the Nether. Now there are two strategies here. There is either mining all the way through the Nether in order to find ancient debris, which can either be sold on its own or smelted into netherite scraps, which you can then create netherite, which is essentially netherite farming. Or you can search bastions full of the piglins, and in those you can find the music disc, which is called Pig Step. Now this disc is really rare and quite difficult to find, and I'm pretty sure, to the best of my ability, that only a very select few remain on the entire server at all. The Nether itself is really small. There are only 4,000 blocks in which you can mine, find bastions, and etc., which means you have to search very hard if you want to find a bastion that you could find Pig Step in. Pig Step is worth approximately $140,000, and because of this, it's a great way to make money if you can find one. Our third strategy is with shops. There are many shops located around the server, and if you sell rare items, for example Teddy Boy 2 selling Elytra, you can make an awful lot of money, as you don't need to be online and people can just buy your products whenever you like, and you can get a lot of money. But it is worth noting that selling cheaper products such as banners or crops may not sell as well, as you can buy a lot of these items on the shop. Another way you can make money on Datblock Survival is through the use of the shop. On the shop you can sell certain items for a lot of money, and others you can buy very cheaply, which otherwise would be quite difficult to obtain in normal Minecraft. For example, the saddles, which are located in transport section, only cost 100, whereas they are actually uncraftable in normal Minecraft and hence would be worth a lot more. It's important to note that you can't just buy Elytra from the shop, as they have a static price, and therefore you have to go out and either find one yourself or buy it off the auction house. A really strong way to make money in Datblock Survival using the shop is through an enderpearl farm, which is located on PW Whiteland, owned by Cardiologos, as we can see here. Now this works because in /shop, Eyes of Ender are worth $10.76, so if you can make a stack of them, they'll sell for $667, which is actually quite a lot. Now you can go to a blaze farm if you want to get the blaze powder for the Eyes of Ender, and yes, use this 0.01 enderpearl farm for getting the enderpearls required to make these Eyes of Ender. This is a really good strategy, as the prices frequently reset for enderpearls, and henceforth it is very easy to make a lot of money in quite a quick time. Now quite a difficult way to make a lot of money is by constructing map art, as we can see here, a great example from PW Hazza. Map art is quite difficult to do, as it requires creating an entire map filled with whatever pattern you like, but it takes a very long time, and the maps themselves only usually sell for around $2,000, which sounds like a lot, but the time and effort to get there is quite immense. Now onto the method I use myself most often. In addition to Elytra farming and ender pearls, I also collect Obsidian quest scrolls. Now these are amazing, because it's very easy to make a lot of money just by completing quests. Now, you have to be careful which ones you buy, as often they can be very expensive and the keys only sell for maybe a few thousand more than you bought the scroll for. However, if it's an easy quest and you get it quite cheap, i.e. around $40,000, then it's very easy to make a lot of money just by filling those out and then selling the keys on Auction House. One of the strongest and best ways to make money on Datblock Survival is through the use of villager trades. Villagers can trade all sorts of useful things, but I found the most useful thing to buy is mending books. Now these are quite hard to find, but many player warps around Datblock Survival, there are villagers which do trade mending books. Mending books usually sell for around $4,000, which is great, especially if you manage to get the emeralds for quite cheap. You can also use these villager trades for your advantage with Fletchers, who buy things like string, feathers and sticks, which are all very easy to obtain, and give emeralds, which therefore can be used to buy and then therefore sell mending books. Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, as it really helps me out, and I'll be posting more videos on Datblock in future. Thanks, guys.